Hello everybody, welcome back to episode 2 of my Let's Play of Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader. This is my first real introduction to the series. I played very briefly in the mid-90s. Found out from a commenter that it was a Thousand Suns unit that I was using. But we are here. We finished up the prologue in episode 1. It ran a little longer than I intended it to, but we finished up the prologue in episode 1, and here we are in chapter 1. I've got a couple of quests available to me. One of the side quests is to talk to Abelard, so let's go ahead and see what we got going on here. Lord Captain, let's see.
I thank you for the honor, but I must decline. As a former military officer, I believe in the importance of order in all things, including the chain of command. You are
Alright, let's talk about useful stuff.
Captain. I am ready to acquaint you with all the particulars that interest you.
Outline the situation here.
This is a topic for an official briefing, not a casual conversation. But I will try to answer succinctly. And if you permit, in my own words, the Coronis Expanse is considerably removed from the heart of the Imperium.
So it is the rough and tumble frontier, basically.
The Coronis Expanse could hardly have been called a region of the Imperium.
That makes sense. Who are the main players?
In the first instance, you should treat official representatives of the Imperium with respect. The Expanse may be on the fringes, but it still numbers among the territories of the Golden Throne. The arrival of the Lord Inquisitor has turned the Coronis Expanse into a less wild and uncontrolled region.
And that is slowly changing.
Such as yourself are also servants of the... If we are to speak of unclaimed territory, which is what Footfall is...
Can you tell me about his betrayal?
I am no admirer of fine art. But when we next find ourselves in a civilized port, with time to spare, I will promptly find an artist and commission a portrait of the individual to whom you refer, with a hole between the eyes. We both served Lord Captain If you are taking comfort in the thought that we will...
That'll do for now.
Captain.
I would like to know more about you, though.
As you wish, Lord Captain. What would you like to know? I used to be an officer in the Novice Imperialis. No. I used to be is not quite right. It was not simply a job. It was my calling. The essence of my life. I met Lord Captain Theodora on a mission where the Imperial Navy was providing reinforcement to the rogue traders' army on one of the frontier worlds. Our acquaintance was not easy.
Theodora personally recruited him.
It was a difficult choice for me. But I saw in the offer a chance to serve the interests of humanity. Even, you could say, there was no one among the naval command who was willing to impede the wishes of the rogue trader. To do so would be to risk their own position and their relationship.
Okay, that makes sense.
The Novice Imperialis is an ancient institution with its own mandates and muster lists. On occasion, in the heat of an official briefing or an informal discussion, I violated those rules.
It does sound like he might love her.
What? Lord Captain, any allegations of improper feelings or unsanctioned relations are utterly baseless and bordering on the insulting. I am a widower. I am a father of 4. And if my information is not outdated, a grandfather of 11.
Interesting.
Of course. Lord Captain.
I don't know if I actually got anything out of that or not, but I was told to talk to him. See what we got going on here. The events of Rogue Trader take place in the Coronis Expanse, yes. What I see before me is a map of one of those systems. I can interact with those points of interest. I am here, I assume. No, I'm not here. That's the prison planetoid. Okay. Unidentified void ship. There's Minoris. That's one of the places I'm supposed to go for one of my quests. And I do not really want to go to the astropathic station. Something from the Immaterium is causing problems. So the choir master has found some screaming psychers. We're not going to go there at the moment, though. That does not sound where I want to go. Let's scan Rykad Majoris. Dead world. Interesting. Extraction time 0, so there's stuff going on there, we just don't know what. Let's go see what's going on over here. It's weird that it won't let me, that I can't see what I can only highlight some of them. Oh, they told us to turn around. Yeah, let's not invade for now. Wow. Let's scan it. Wave distortions. Interesting. Alright, we're docking. I don't know if this is the good spot to go or not. And yeah, let's take all 4 of us. Let's take all 4 of us. Urak 5. Violence, violence everywhere.
Worm. You dare to argue with your master?
It was not you whom I swore to serve within these walls. My lips are sealed.
Confess. What was the old man's last command? What are you planning?
Give up, Keeper. You have lost this battle. Again.
We're getting nowhere with these ones, sir. Permission to execute them.
Intriguing. Well then. Ooh, it's a navigator. Avalar, do some talking for me. So the keeper of this place is a little hostile, but a little respectful. A little bit respectful. Have I arrived to support the traders? I don't really care about where the corpses came from. I am looking for the Lord Inquisitor's interrogator. In that case, I need a navigator, sir. Doesn't think it's possible. They don't sign contracts or provide navigators. And I've chosen an inopportune time. No, you know what? Let's see if he just comes with me. Of course. How many fetch quests am I going to have to do? Okay. Just tell me about the corpses after all. Okay, so everybody's getting betrayed and sabotaged and mutineered. Okay, so we're rescuing a lady upstairs. Or... nah, let's go ahead and just help. Why not? Why not? I'm going to remake the Holy Relic control rod. Okay. Well, all right, let's do it. The rogue trader's aid will cost you. You shall rejoice, for your mistress will live. I received her blood. All right, let's do this. Let's examine this.
Success is the only outcome I accept.
Corpses were mauled. Interesting. Of course they were. Ooh, some goods. Multi-keys are always useful. Well, at least I assume they're useful.
To be made?
Feels like they should be.
Bright, pure color. And it's all riddled with horrible veins that carry the poison.
Wow, let's jump up here. Oh yeah, okay. You can jump down elsewhere.
If the witch is talking about the enemies of humanity who set upon this abode of noble navigators, then our weapons will soon dispel their wicked misery.
Why is it pause? I'm confused. Oh.
Your seneschal is always there for you.
Because there's a trap there to disarm.
If such is the Emperor's will.
Did you want something?
The Emperor
Do any of my
sets
characters
my
have the
path.
skill to do it? Apparently not.
Pleasantries. I always get the job done.
Okay, so that was a...
Just as I planned.
It froze me because of the tutorial. That was kind of strange, but okay.
That's how it's done.
All right. Well, now we can go forward. So yeah, there's a little bit of awkwardness in this the way this game's set up. That's okay. It's not really hurting anything. Ooh, there's a fight for us. I like the XCOM inspiration of the fights. The cover system, predominantly is the big part. Is the big part that fits, but. Fine. Speeding up animations might be useful. Okay, so I can really move him up if I want, can't I? That's intriguing. I don't know if I want to go that far forward. I do. Okay. Let's go ahead and put him up here. Agenda's gonna have to stay there, I think, as far forward. Okay, cool. Alright, let's start this battle. Go ahead and use the run and gun right away. Go ahead and let's get right up here in their business. Okay. 2 kills, 1 serious injury. Nice. God, she's kind of a badass. Nearly finished that one off. So a critical injury, and 2 near kills, and two kills. I like the shotgun lady a lot. She's solid. All right.
Will do.
Got 1 kill, 1 injury. I can handle that. Let's boost
On it.
Darius's dodge, my dodge. So we still got 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh God. That was quite the. I'm not sure who they killed there. Was that someone who was supposed to be on my team or not?
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones. Indeed.
First episode, I misunderstood what wounds were in the context of Warhammer 40k. So, yeah, now I know. Wounds equal HP, basically.
I'll make it happen.
I kind of remember that, I guess, from doing the brief couple of months of tabletop playing that I did a long time ago. But, yeah. Oh, there's enemies down there, too. Interesting. Okay. So they're kind of spread around.
Weapon at the ready.
We're still absolutely going to finish these dudes off.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
I like her. She's an angry lady.
Without deeds is worthless.
Oh, come on. Come on, nobody likes a miss. Nobody likes a miss. Let's go here and see if my psychic attack can get this guy down. Yeah. Yeah.
What an unfortunate turn of fate.
That was a good use of my psyker.
I must not falter.
Alright, Abelard.
Someone else can do this.
No. Okay.
I've seen worse
Let's move you
battles than
forward a
this in
little
my
bit,
time.
and then see if you can.
It will be done. Reduced to dust.
Had a feeling. That was a terrible shot. Oh, that was beautiful. That made me smile.
I'll see to it. Put another enemy down.
Alright, that was a good one. We got, like, what, 2 more down there?
I've suffered worse.
1 more? It's hard to say. Hard to tell exactly.
Rejoice in battle! I'll do it.
Yeah, that was way out of my range.
That is not my destiny.
No line of sight. Okay.
They who discern the future own the
Yeah, I didn't think
battlefield.
you were going to be able to be very useful at that point, but that's alright.
Follow my lead.
I think I have good line of sight here. I think that's what that meant.
I
Yes.
will do like you.
How dare you strike at the
Whoa.
Emperor's faithful?
Why did that happen? What the shit?
Let's make some opportunities. It's as good as done.
Well, at least he could connect. Alright, good fight, guys. Good fight. Whole lot of stuff to loot. Okay, some lore.
I always get the job done.
Nice. If you can hear some faint rap in the background, I apologize. I have neighbors. Nothing wrong with the rap. Just, you know. Not really what I was going for. Thematically. Huh. Okay. So I got a couple of doors that I can go through here.
I always keep my options open.
The Emperor
I keep
favors
missing that
me
it's
today.
paused, and then I'm like, why can't I make any of my characters do anything? I'm confused. Oh, confused, things aren't working. Flesh sample, cool. Where are we going,
The
guys?
crew continues to mourn Lady Theodora. I fear it may affect the performance of their duties in service of the Lord Captain.
In his service will they find strength and fortitude. Only thus will they turn their hearts away from the frailties that lead to heresies.
Damn it. Damn it. Oh, at least I dodged it all. Cool. That worked out. That worked out. Alright, well, no sense in wasting those now that I'm already through. The lore's pretty deep here, but I need a navigator. Maybe I should have watched all of that, because I thought I was just going to skip that to get into a fight. No. No. So now I'm not 100% sure what I just skipped there, but that's okay. Awaken the conjugator spirit. That was one of the quest things. Covered in cracks, let's do it. You turn a few dials, it turns on. Let's see, the station's navigated, examine a log, call Menoris for help, switch. Main hall, alive. Upper chambers, alive. Upper chambers, deceased, deceased, deceased. So you get Theoc or Theobald. And the child. Okay, okay. Contact station keeper or levator, whatever that word was. All right, cool. Local data crypt is partially corrupted. Let's view whatever that numbered one is. This is Officer A28. Do you copy? Generators overheated. It's like sabotage. God Emperor, save us. We're going to spin through these pretty quick. Classified. Oh yeah, we're definitely breaking through this with our 100% tech use. 20 experience. Wicked. Child delete pick float. Disable access code. Annual station controls. Delete activate shuttle self-destruct. So there's a child of some sort here that we got to figure out. Okay, okay. Can I call Menoris for help? No. Yeah, we're going to open all doors on the main chamber level, that's for sure. Oh. Okay, so I fixed it with my logic. What are the... Okay. Main elevator controls. Yeah, we can activate that. Alright, bet. So we did that. That's good to know. Let's go ahead and explore a little more.
Let us not dawdle.
A lot of servants in here. Bet. They all seem okay. So I'm not going to stress them for now. Let's go ahead and tech use this bad boy, get ourselves into the goods.
Just as I planned.
Oh yeah, a lot of stuff to take here. This is excellent. We're going to go ahead and real soon re-equip everybody. Got some consumables, it looks like. I probably should have paid better attention to that, if I'm being honest.
Success is the only outcome I accept.
Nothing's impossible for this old officer.
Damn right, nothing's impossible. It looks like a door you could interact with. Or you would think you could. You can with other things that look just like it.
Rise to the top or get left in the dust.
Alright, now we're back down here, but we never did go through here, so that's cool. Too many voices. Stuff going on in my little character's brain. Alright, so there's stuff going on up there too. Well, we can come back or circle around or whatever, because we've circled around before. We'll probably have to circle around again. Let's open this door. I have to unlock it from somewhere else. Okay. Okay. Challenge accepted. Let's head right over here with everyone. %80 odds on the Medicaid. I'll take it.
That's how it's done.
Would you look at that?
This game is dense. And I mean that in a very good way.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Compared to naval service, that was barely a challenge.
Okay, okay, so we found what's his name. Or is this where we already were? Well, let's go turn on the elevator. I think that's what I was here to do. Oh, the control rod's still required. Okay. So I went the one direction, correct? You still need to go the other? Is that what I'm being led to understand? Was there not a door over here that I could access, is what I'm trying to ask, I guess. And no, it doesn't look like there is. It looks like I still need the control rod. So let's go ahead and jump back over here, I guess. Lady Navigator's statue. Okay, there's still stuff over here that we didn't get, so that's okay. We're still looking. We're still looking. Now, I do think I've gone through here pretty thoroughly, though, unfortunately. Yes, I have. Okay, so we gotta figure out how to open that door.
I always keep my options open.
So, what did we miss over here, I guess? It feels like we had to have missed something over here. Something I can interact with? No?
I always have a backup plan.
None of the servants seemed to want to talk. Okay, well, I opened something there, I think. And that one did something, apparently. That's what I was looking for. There we go. Of course you miss something when you're just pushing logic buttons. Alright, now we can go. Now we can go.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Come on, team. The heck out of Dodge. That's stiff to do. We got a relic thing to find. A control rod.
I always get the job done.
You would say that. Flesh sample. The old Grimdark. Various biogels. Right. Look at all of that stuff to do. Alright, so we got goods. Let's take them. We got the reagent flask. I don't know what that means. We got the catalyst flask. I don't know what that means. Data crypt connector. I can actually use stuff that. H40K. Okay, so those are just numbers. Okay. Okay, so let's go ahead. Let's take the goods for now. Lab journals. Cool. They all just lost their minds. Okay. Tissue flask. What do we got going here? Okay, I can put stuff in there too. Remake the control rod. Let's just do that for now. Got your psi crystal.
This could be an opportunity.
Okay, that did something. Okay, turned psi crystal into crystal dust. So that's going to turn these into the appropriate dusts also, I would assume. I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing, but I'm going to do it with the things that I have. Okay, so now I've got something in the reagent flask. Let's go ahead and put the biogel in that one. Let's put the navigator flesh in that one. And let's activate. Huh? Well, that's what you get for not looking stuff up in guides, I guess. Holy shit. That's awesome. I just completely blew that up, I think. I assumed that was just, yeah, Yeah, that's great. That's freaking great. Oh, it really like kind of made my day. That was good. That was a genuine laugh.
Money to be made.
Which is the way out? I can't remember. Was it way over there? No, didn't seem like it was. Oh, I missed a purple goodie though, or almost missed a purple goodie. Ooh, with grenades and shit. Man. Hmm. I'm not really that dumb. I mean, I know I am, so, never mind. Just don't answer that.
Experience. Nothing matters more.
Alright, now, let's go turn the bad boy on. No, I did that. Didn't I rebuild the control rod? Let's just hand it over. One last favor, huh? Am I gonna have to fight you? Alright, let's go try and save this lady. See what happens here. He's gonna betray me, right? Like, I mean, he almost has to, right? Like, okay. Thought for a second my phone stopped recording. Passed the willpower test. Nice. Let's persuade instead of coerce. Let's call out Felic and see if they're persuading again. Will be blunt name and title. what did happen between him and Felix? Ah, the old wayward student, the Anakin game. Yep, Felix accuses you of treachery. I will save the sacred child. Let's do away with Felix. Ah, boy. None of these options seem better than the other. Let's do away with Felix together. Alright. Well, I guess... it's time to go fight Felix. Now, let's check the weapon situation here. Well maintained is going to treat me better for now. I want to stick with the sniper on my main. Two-handed range. Oh. No, it's laser. We don't like that. Long glass. Oh, okay. 15 to 20. Oh, I've had, yep, that's gonna be a better option. That's gonna be a better option. Okay, so let's switch to you. Well, that chainsword is a much better chainsword. Four to 8 on the psychic staff. Still only have the ordinary psychic staff, which is fine. You've got the 6 to 10 on Ganda. Let's see what we can work out here. See if we can find something a little better. No, we're going to leave it right the way it is. Okay, now let's check the armor situation here. That doesn't look any better. I don't know why you would want persuasion, so we're not going to bother with that. Now, do I want you to have a grenade? Yes. And a fire grenade? Yes. And I want you to have one of each as well. And I want you... Nope. And I want you...
No can do.
Okay, I was gonna say, I don't think that's how those work, but okay. Cool. Okay, so that is a little better, actually. Not significantly, but a little. Alright. Now, where do we... Yeah, there's the leveling up. There's the leveling up. Now, exposed weakness costs 0 AP. That's a pretty decent one, actually. Whenever I trigger an exploit, I gain 1 damage and +2 until the end of combat. Let's just take that. That's solid. Let's take perception. I like that. I like that. Okay, so that's good. And for you... That's like big damage and forced tanking and forced aggro. I like that. I like that. We're going athletics because that'll balance out some of the tankier stuff, at least in my head. Alright, so you made exposed weakness cheap for this one, so let's go ahead and double down on the exposed weakness there. And we did perception with the other, so let's do intelligence with you. I'm assuming this is going to be like a little bit of a boss battle sort of situation. That's the reason I'm going all in here on this. Oh yeah, and controlled shot. Perfect. Perfect. Alright. Let's head back with the team. And fudge up this bad boy. Ha!
Your arrogance will be your downfall.
None of you shall.
Alright, Adira. Let's put you over here. Propaganda there for now. Me over here. Abelard there. Sure. This is a good, a pretty solid strike there, if I'm being honest.
Doubt is for the weak.
We look towards a fight like this.
That wasn't great.
I'll do it.
Now, Adira, what have we got for you, my dear? That feels good. Yeah, that was solid. That was good. That was good. Alright, so let's increase your own dodge.
Will do.
Feels right.
Battlefields are always drowned in scarlet.
Yes, yeah, I don't know what you did, but that was diabolical looking. gonna say that should kill.
Follow my lead. Break them around.
Tactics are solid. Like, real solid. I don't like being open to all these dudes on this side, though. I didn't even kind of realize they were there, if I'm being honest. That was a critical hit there. If I ever seen one. Ooh. Alright, switch to your chain blade, buddy.
That's not the Seneschal's job.
Too far.
A tactically sound approach. It will be done. I took care of this one.
Nice. I fudged this one up good. That's basically what he's saying there. I like that.
Indeed.
I'm gonna use all of my abilities just because. Just swallow them all up. I am standing out in the open for a turn. Okay, injured him anyway.
Follow my lead. Stay vigilant.
Moving out. Follow my lead.
Okay, so. We've got Felix isolated on this side. We got one of his bodyguards left over there.
This is unacceptable.
I'm gonna say I don't think I have line of sight to either.
That is not the Emperor's will.
Let me get close and nasty here.
Will do.
Ooh, good hit. And
Anything
go ahead and
else?
continue to increase your dodge. Let's go ahead.
I'm not so sure.
Use an ability on him, get some exploits.
Be careful not to cross my gaze.
I think that's how that works.
Demands.
Oh, she killed one. Nice. NPC's doing some work.
Weather the storm.
Cassia might be a problem. I don't know. But
Weapon at the ready.
she might also be a playable character, so. There's no one for me to attack. No, there's not. Okay, cool. Well, let's go over here then.
Ready for whatever comes.
We'll be ready for next turn. We'll be ready. Don't you worry, good sir.
My place is at the fore. Victory is
Ooh,
imminent.
big hit. Pow! Fudge! Boom!
It will be done.
Oh, I thought I'd... Oh well. Thought I'd be able to strike him again, but that's okay. That's okay. We're gonna get him with our next character that's available.
Follow my lead.
Hell, an NPC might take him out.
Break them around.
I don't think a single NPC died in this fight.
My faith strengthens me.
I thought this was gonna be, like, harder than the than the whatever chaos void creature that came out.
I must not.
Miss. Nice.
No, this is your burden, child. Survive.
No! Don't leave me alone in this violet brown haze! Wake up! You're
So now they're like all dead?
He was a fine seer of the warp. He fought for his mystery.
Yeah, no. Enough's enough. I've had my fill of waterworks, thank you.
Yeah, let's forgive the urgency, but we need to leave together. Let's
But
get.
this is my home.
I'm sorry, hon. You got to come with me though.
What are you going to do to me?
I'm gonna go with the middle option. I'm gonna offer her protection and grant her shelter.
I beg your pardon, but what about my servants? Yurak 5 is still full of people loyal to House Orcelio.
Any who can be saved will be given succor and board on my ship.
As a lady navigator of House Orcelio,
Very cool.
I accept
Got
your
ourselves a
gracious
navigator.
offer of protection.
Hell to the yeah.
Let us not dawdle.
Collect all, baby. Okay, that was super cool. That was fun. God, I dig this. The lore is deep. Deep lore. Deep lore. This is cool. This is fun. I dig it. This is gonna be like one of my longer series probably ever because I've heard there's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hours to this game. God, I love my bridge, my command chair. It's so badass. Lady Navigator, welcome aboard. Communion ritual. I love the technology's religious. It's so fucking crazy. Interesting. She seems to see through something. What's she want to say? Surely she's going to be a party member. Just being thankful. Okay. Grateful that I saved her servants. She needs paints and brushes. We will give her those supplies. I would rather not see her warp eye opened. That doesn't sound pleasant. God, this game's badass. Alright, so that is one quest finished, I believe. That is one in the bag. We found our navigator. He will oversee the open channel between the Lady Navigator and the bridge. Initiating communion ritual. I see violet vortexes lashing an ocean with a million flails and umber shadows spinning over the surface of a fiery dance, a storm rising while foaming waters, armadas drowning in fog. The path from one end to another cannot be seen. And here beyond the wall of glass, a daughter forsaken by her father yearns for her brother, and the sun's pale disk goes in tireless pursuit of her? No, of me. Its frozen rays lie that spring is here. The light is deadened. The great ruler is gone. The warmth spoke through my navigator. Let's leave her undisturbed for now. The servants are shrieking, and then silence. Dead servants was part of the ritual. Rogue traitor, I fear I have unfortunate news, endless blackness. And my sight cannot catch glimpse of the Emperor as clearly as before. I cannot turn around. I can only go forward. The way is blocked. But the ritual was successful. Very cool. I have a navigator. I have a navigator. None of that made much sense to me, but I'm okay with that. Had you opted to begin your visit to the Rykad system with a different destination, the station could have become critically unstable. Fortunately, the decision to immediately visit the representatives brought us precious time. We can either focus our efforts on disassembling the station and procuring technological components for our own vessel, or attempt to save as many valuables as we can. Components that may be of use. Scrap container times 3. We are still looking for an Engineer Prime. That is right. That is right. And we're missing some crew. And we still haven't found the right-hand man of the Lord Inquisitor. We now know he was not at Urak 5. So we should keep that in mind. Excellent. Excellent. That was fucking rad. That was cool. That was cool. Well, now how do I... Back to the bridge. Alright, guys. Thanks for joining me. This has been a lot of fun. It's been a lot of fun. I dig it. I dig it. 40K. 40K. I'm playing it. I'm enjoying it. Rogue Trader. Episode 2 in the bag. Appreciate y'all. Thanks for joining me. Like and sub if you haven't already. Leave a comment. Let me know what you're into. Take care.